Well, hello everybody. Beautiful Saturday morning here in Fukuyama. A word on the second shrine and what's in its name and what does that suggest to me? Two of these shrines have names. The top one, Ishizuchi, Stone Hammer. Pretty cool name. This shrine looks across the Seto Inland Sea to the prefecture of Ehime on the island of Shikoku, and specifically it points to Mount Ishizuchi. Mount Ishizuchi, highest peak in western Japan, and one of the 7 holy mountains in Japan. We went camping there a couple of years ago, and it is a very beautiful and spooky place. Ehime Prefecture is 3rd on the national police list of mysteriously missing persons, disappeared persons. The mountain's very popular with climbers. Maybe next time we go, we'll try to climb it.
怖い。やっぱマジ怖いって。嘘でしょ。これいかん、これいかん。白馬乗鞍の日じゃねえよ、こんなん。この岩場。あ、この岩の丸印久々見た。登ったとして帰りもこれ行くんよね。マジシャレにならん。みんなどう言ってるの。怖い。谷底が手を差し伸べてくれた。引き上げてくれた。
うわー、いいね。右が行きやすいということで、まあこう行くか。うん。よいしょ。ねえ、ここら辺すごいね。本当に岩の上を歩くって感じやね。うん。あ、これ本当にこれ足踏み外したらもうゴトゴトゴトやね。いやー、これやばいね。うわー、すげえ。うわ、順早いね、着くの。
No, I don't think we will. The highest peak of Ishizuchi, this rocky one here, also has a very suggestive name, suggestive to me now. We'll look at that later when we get back up there. But today, I want to look at the second shrine, Sarutahiko, and what that suggests. Now, listen, everybody. I don't want to be that guy who sees Bigfoot everywhere and in everything. Bigfoot face in my carpet. Bigfoot in my curtain design. Bigfoot in my burnt toast. Bigfoot and Elvis, arm in arm. Oh, there's a leaf on the ground. Hey, Bigfoot probably put it there. I so much don't want to be that guy. And I never dreamed that this lost castle story would bump up against the Hibagon. Hibagon being your Japanese Bigfoot story. Separate story, I thought. And I don't feel that I've forced them together. They were totally separate in my mind until I found those timber structures in the canyon of the western outer defenses of the lost castle. By accident. I found them. I'm going to come back here with a friend because I just turned around and okay, Sarutahiko Shrine. Sarutahiko is one of the Shinto gods. His name breaks down to monkey, field, prince, or noble. Or you could read it as king. The first character is monkey. Also the first character in Enko, traditional Hiroshima name for the Hibagon. There are a lot of legends about this guy, Sarutahiko. Many are contradictory. Anthropologist Emiko Onuki Tierney makes the case that he was originally just a monkey god, just a plain old macaque monkey god. Now, I could go along with that. That could be. But Professor Onuki Tierney probably didn't consider the possibility that it was a Hibagon, Japanese Bigfoot, a Hibagon worshipped as a deity. And why not? We have the Hibagon worshipped as a deity on Mount Hiba at the Kumano Shrine. And we ourselves have inadvertently started a megalith cult in less than a month, where hikers are now praying to and asking for wishes from our megalith that we discovered and presented to the world in March. And all things being equal, which would be more likely to inspire awe and command your respect and maybe require some appeasement? One of these little guys? Or one of these guys? Well, Dr. Onuki Tierney's monkey case rests on 3 points. She puts out 3 points. 1 point is the monkey character in the name. Just for fun, let's see how many points we can trace back or connect to the Hibagon. And the first one is we're going to share that monkey character because it is shared with the Yenko and other traditional names for Hibagon, Kurozaru, Kawazaru, and so on. Number 2, his height is supposed to be 7 shaku, 7 feet. Well, that's the height of a mature Hibagon. Just exactly like our fellow with the stone axe, spotted in Kui, in Mitsugi. And right in line with this old girl. Number 3, Sarutahiko is a symbol of strength. Strength. These Hibagon timber structures would line up with a character of colossal strength. Number 4, he is supposed to be a hairy man. A man who's hairy all over. A hairy man. Number 5, he lives in the mountains and guards mountain passes. Number 6, his eyes shine like demon lanterns. His eyes shine like demon lanterns. This is a demon lantern. Number 7, his consort, Mrs. Sarutahiko, walks around naked. I have a neighbor who does this, and her, Mrs. Sarutahiko's, breasts hang down to her waist. Number 8, he is a god of the road and a god of travelers. Well, think lonely road in the mountains, lonely traveler. And this fellow who guards the passes, he is able to pop your head off or not as he sees fit. Your fate is in his hands as a traveler on the road. Number 9, he is supposed to have died and been buried. Well, Hibagon are known to have died and been buried, at least one Hibagon. And number 10, this Sarutahiko shrine, at least, is on the same mountain as a canyon full of suspected Hibagon stick and timber structures. Little macaque monkeys didn't make these things. That's for sure. All right, we'll stop there. I think there is at least as much of a case that Sarutahiko was originally a Bigfoot, Hibagon, Sasquatch deity, as there is that it was a monkey deity. We know that this shrine was built here in 1812. Quite recently, 1812. Why, I'd like to know. What transpired to motivate someone to erect a shrine to a 7-foot-tall, hairy, immensely strong, mountain-dwelling fellow with demon lantern eyes? And call him the monkey god. Your guess is as good as mine.